hope everything is fine now. Let's hope that. And yes, we have Shanthala again with us. We are back. Continuing the session where we left off 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes. Please, Shanthala, go for it now.
Yeah, so I was singing the Love Mocktail song, so I would continue with that as well.
Yeah, please.
Modiya maadu chadugara saluge toru sahukara hridaya neene kattachura manasu kaadu mayagara hitakara sukhakara ninna jyote priyakara neerella sukha. Love you Chinna, love you Kanna, nanagishtaane. Love you Chinna, nannalli neenu ninnalli naanu sumadhura idangama. Tarara. Yeah. Hello?
Sorry, I was on mute.
Yeah.
So, this movie is a huge hit in Telugu states actually. Like,
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Like there are cult fans for this movie.
Oh.
Primal is alva. It's on Prime, right? So like everybody loves this movie and the songs are super hit.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for singing this. And our very own favorite Raghu Dixit has composed the music. Okay. So yes. Hope you're not affected with COVID in the is it from last 1 year?
No. I mean, last 1 year, yeah, it is affected very badly.
Uh-huh.
I mean, last September, I lost my mother because of COVID.
Sorry for that.
Yeah. So it's a very huge loss.
Actually, yeah.
So after that, we're being very cautious. I mean, even though taking all the precautions, we lost her. So this year, we are not going anywhere out.
Mm-hmm.
Taking extra cautions.
I'm extremely sorry for your huge loss. I know it's a very big one, and I think we should.
Yeah.
It's all about accepting life and moving on, whatever situations. So I think music might help you a lot in the tough times.
Yeah, actually, for some time I had stopped singing as well. I mean, I had no interest of doing anything for that matter.
I agree completely.
Yeah. Now again, I've come back to track. So should see how it goes.
Good to know that. Yeah. So any upcoming projects you're working on?
No, I was working on, but now due to this COVID and also for every other project has been stopped.
Okay. Yeah. Great to know that.
One of my music album I collaborated also was supposed to be released like 1 month back or something, but the shooting has also stopped.
Yeah, that's actually good for one part, and it's a bit bad news for one part. All the projects,
especially artists, it's a very
actually, I understand, completely understand with that. So yes, again we'll again talk. Yes, go on.
Yeah. So next song I have Surmai Akhiyon. It's an Ilayaraja first composition, and Esra sang that. So I would like to sing that.
Yes, please.
Surmai Akhiyon mein nanha munna ek sapna de ja re. Surmai Akhiyon mein nanha munna ek sapna de ja re. निंदिया के उड़ते पाखिरे अखियों में आ जाता तेरे रारे रारो ओ रारे रो रारे रारो पुरारिरू सूरमय अखियों में नन्हा मुन्ना एक सपना दे जा सच्चा कोई सपना दे जा मुझको कोई अपना दे जा अनजाना सा मगर कुछ पहचाना सा हल्का फुल्का शबनम रेशम से भी रेशमी सूरमय अखियों में नन्हा मुन्ना एक सपना दे जा रे निंदिया के उड़ते पाखे अखियों में आ जा तेरे रारे रारू पुरारे रू रारे रारू पुरारे रू.
Wow, this is so nice. It's so good actually. Plus, Vijay sir is one of our organizers telling awesome. Yes, of course it is. See, the thing is like, problem with me is I'll be listening to all the singers, all the artists like almost a day. So like, I know how they sing and all, but when I don't know, like I'll be speechless every time. It's the audience who are seeing on YouTube, Facebook, and who are this, do tell us how it is. Her name is just to her. So it is. So yes. You've been even into other professions also, right? You're a teacher also. How are you working as teacher and all? Like, how are you?
I had done my master's in clinical psychology. So after that, I was working as a special educator in Sophia High School. So mainly they have a building for specially needed kids there.
Okay.
Teacher there for a year. And it was a wonderful experience. I didn't want to leave, but somehow I wanted to work as more of counselor in clinical settings or hospital settings. So I had, but otherwise, it was a very good time I had been there. So immediately after my studies, I had been there. So even I got to learn so many things from the kids, and there were many experienced teachers who deal with the kids in a very good way. So I got to learn all of that and got to work with specially needed kids. So it was good. So I was a teacher for a year.
Yeah, good to know that, because with working with that kind of kids gives some satisfaction, some happiness.
Very good.
True. Excellent. Good to know that. So that's why I told people. That's why I told she's a multi-talented person. There's still a lot more we'll talk about. Great. So yeah, you got a request from someone. It is what is it? Adage Sugama song. Do you know that?
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
If I know any song from the request, I would definitely sing that.
Sure. So it's Parthal Paravasam. I don't know, like
if there's any Kannada song or Hindi song, that would be easier for me, because I have known that. But other languages, I heard only one song and listen to that and learn. So I'm not familiar with many songs as such.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. That is fine. So like you're mostly into Hindi and Kannada, right?
Yeah, Telugu and Tamil. If somebody suggests me a song, or if I hear to sing, get to sing any, then I would listen to that as many times as possible, and then learn only that particular song. So the pronunciations and all, it's very difficult for me to do.
I understand, because like if one mistake, people will definitely point out to that mistake.
Yeah. So if I sing any Tamil song, then I would send it to all my Tamil friends and ask, please tell me if there are any pronunciation which is something. So that be very particular about that.
So yes, guys, any Hindi request, absolutely fine. That would do for us. Yes, and Kannada songs, if you're listening, anybody aware of it, yes, please do send us. Awesome. So else, what do we have next, Shanthala?
Yeah, it's a Kannada song.
Okay.
A very classic song, Naguva Nayana.
Okay, cool.
La la la, 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 la la. La la la, la la la, la la la. Naguva nayana madhura mauna miriva hridaya ire mate ki ho sabhashitu rasa kavyavidu ida haadalu kavi beke naguva nayana madhura mauna miriva ಹೃದಯ ಮಾತಿಗೆ ನಿಂಗಾಗಿ ಹೇಳುವೆ ಕಥೆ ನೂರನು ನಾನಿಂದು ನಗಿಸುವೆ ನೀನು ഇരുളಲ್ಲೂ ಕಾಣುವೆ ಕಿರುನಗೆಯನು ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಚ್ಚೆತ್ತ ಹೊಂಗನಸನು ಜೊತೆಯಾಗಿ ನಡೆವೆ ನಾ ಮಳೆಯನು ಬಿಡದಂತೆ ಹಿಡಿವೆ ಕೈಯನು ಗೆಳೆಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹಾರಿ ಬರುವೆ ಬಾಣ ಎಲ್ಲೇ ದಾಟಿ ನಲಿವೆ ನಗುವ ನಯನ ಮಧುರ ಮೌನ ಮಿಡಿವ ಹೃದಯ ಮಾತಿಗೆ.
Oh, this is so awesome.
Thank
So,
you for those who are listening. If you have not heard much Kannada songs, please do. There
yes.
are very good songs in Kannada as well. So please listen to Kannada songs also.
So
I'm promoting Kannada as well.
that's okay. Like I think off late people are listening to like what the boundaries are erasing slowly, either coming to movies or the songs. But yeah, I guess Tamil songs have been more popular, Telugu songs have been more popular, but Kannada I do still feel it, because me coming from Bangalore, I know like how good the songs are. But yeah.
Yeah, once you start listening to Kannada songs, you'll be addicted to it.
Exactly, I completely agree. I really wish my mom is watching this, because she's also a trained classical singer. So I'm from Bangalore itself. She's also from Bangalore, and I guess, Mom, hope you're watching this show. That's how it is. Yeah, and yeah. I think what is this? Another movie which has recently come up like last year. I think Dia.
Yeah.
That also, even though that movie's songs are also, I guess people love it. Like the movie, the
I'll
songs.
be seeing that as well next.
That will be great. And KGF, that's the game changer actually, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. KGF has introduced sandalwood to most of the industries. Like that's really good. I'm very happy that all the film industries, all the music people are coming together. Awesome. So else, what do we have next, Shanthala?
Next, what do we have? We have Samjhava.
Okay.
मेरे दिल ने चुन लिया ने तेरे दिल से रहा, तू जो मेरे नाल तू रहता, तुर पे मेरे आसा, जीना मेरा उन्हें तेरा भी मैं करा, तू कर एतबार मेरा, जान मेरी जान मेरी मैं तेनू समझा के न तेरे बिन लगे जी तू की जाने प्यार मेरा मैं करूँ इंतजार तेरा तू दिल तो यूं जान मेरी जान मेरी.
Wow. This is also like what I'll say. It'll be one of those.
Oh, are we getting him again? Yeah. So yeah. Okay, what do I sing next is so yeah, I'm going to sing Innunu Bekagide song from the movie Mundina Nildana. It's a Kannada song as well. Yeah. Sorry, once again. ಭಾವಗಳ ಬೇಸಣಿಗೆ ಬೀಸೋ ಮಾಯಾವಿ ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನು ಸೇರ ಧ್ಯಾನಿಸುವ ತೀರ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ನಾನು ಆಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀ ದೀಪವಾದೆ ഇരുളാಗಿ ನಾನು ನಿನಗಾಗಿ ಕಾದೆ ಈ ಮೌನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಧುರ್ಯವಾದೆ ಹೊರತಾಗಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಖಾಲಿಯಾದೆ ಸಿಹಿ ಕಹಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಷಣ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗಿರು ಇನ್ನೂನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಬುಲುವು ಇನ್ನೂನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಇನ್ನೂನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಒಲವು ಇನ್ನೂನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಸೋಕಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಮೌನ ತಂಗಾಳೇನು ಹಾಡಾಗಿದೆ ಇನ್ನೂನು ಹೇಳುವುದಿದೆ ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂನು ಕೇಳುವುದಿದೆ ಇನ್ನೂನು ಹೇಳುವುದಿದೆ ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂನು ಕೇಳುವುದಿದೆ. Thank you. Oh yeah. I'll sing that. Mm-hmm. I'll sing a few lines of that song. Yeah, it's Sunra Ha He Nartu from Ashiki 2. मंजिले रुसवा है, खोया है रास्ता, आए ले जाए इतनी सी इल्तिजा, ये मेरी जमानत है, तू मेरी अमानत है। मुझको हीरा दे दे, कसमें देवा दे दे, तेरी दुआओं के इशारों को सहारे दे, दिल को ठिकाने दे, नए बहाने दे, ख्वाबों की बारिशों को मौसम के पैमाने थे, अपनी करम की करदाई कर दे, इधर भी तू निगाहें सुन रहा है ना तू, रो रही हूँ मैं, सुन रहा है ना तू, क्यों रो रही हूँ मैं।
Sorry, I was out for a while, and yeah, I'm back. That's cool. That's cool. So what did I?
Two songs.
I should curse the power supply for that. Missed it. I guess you had a. I think you had a request file left. Or something like.
That Ashiki 2 song, Sun Raha Hai Na. So I just finished that.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, thank you for that. And yeah. So else, what else do we have, Shanthala?
Sorry,
what else do you have?
As you said, Diya movie is a very good hit. So I have one song from that as well, Soul of Diya.
Awesome.
ಹೋವಂತೆ ನಗಲು ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಕೈ ಚಾಚಿ ಕರೆದ ರೀತಿ ವಿರಳ ನದಿ ತುಂಬೋ ರೀತಿ ಕಡಲ ನಾನು ಈಗ ಬೇಕಂತಲೇ ನಗಿಸೋಕೆ ಬಂದೆ ಶಾಕುಂತಲೇ ನಿನ್ನ ಮೋಹಿಸುವಂತಲೇ ನೂರಾರು ಕನಸು ಅಂತಲೇ ಇದುವೇ ನಮಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಬದುಕಿದು ಬಾ ನನ್ನ ಬಂದು ಕೇಳೊಮ್ಮೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಂಪನ ನಿನ್ನ ಕೂಡಿ ಬಾಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವ ಆಸೆನ ಕೈ ಜಾರು ಸಂಜೆಯ ಕೈ ಬೀಸಿ ಕರೆದೆಯ ನೂರಾರು ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ಮೆಲ್ಲನೆ ಬಂದು ಮರೆಯಾಗಿದೆ ಹಾಯಾದ ನನ್ನ ಪುಟ್ಟಲು ಕನೀನೇ ಅಲ್ಲವೇ ಮಾಯಾದ ಕನಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಸೇರಲಿ.
Wow, so lovely. Thank you for bringing this Kannada vibe to the tours. It's like, I think తెలుగు ఎవరైతే వింటున్నారో ఈ సాంగ్స్ అన్ని వినండి, కన్నడ సాంగ్స్ చాలా బాగుంటాయి. ఇట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ మూవీ దియా, ఎవ్రీవన్స్ ఫేవరెట్ ఐ గెస్. Awesome.
For all the Telugu people, I would love to sing one song which I know a bit.
Yeah, sure. I'll be delighted.
I'll just sing 4 lines.
Sure.
Sorry if there is any pronunciation mistake. Kindly excuse.
No problem.
నీ కళ్ళని పట్టుకు వదలనన్నవి చూడే నా కళ్ళు ఆ చూపులనలా తప్పకు వెళ్ళకు దయలేదా అసలు నీ కళ్ళని పట్టుకు వదలనన్నవి చూడే నా కళ్ళు ఆ చూపులనలా తప్పకు వెళ్ళకు దయలేదా అసలు నీ సామజవర గమన నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలన మనసు మీద వయసుకున్న అదుపు చెప్పతగుణ సామజవర గమన నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలన మనసు మీద వయసుకున్న అదుపు చెప్పతగుణ. Sorry, but that's my one favorite song.
So good. Thank you for us singing that is an all-time favorite song to everybody.
Yeah.
That's a sensation. That's a sensation. Awesome. So, any requests of Hindi songs, please tell us. And meanwhile, Shanthala will go with a playlist. Her favorite songs. any your individual songs like?
No, I don't compose anything.
Yes, I know. Like, which you're singing for some albums and all.
Albums that is yet to release, I'm not supposed to.
Okay.
So very soon, next time when I come live, I'll sing that as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, I have my favorite song, which most of my schoolmates have definitely heard. That is Preetse Anta Prana Tino Premi Ninu Yaru from Excuse.
Yes, please.
So this was my debut for the film songs as well, this song.
Oh, wow. That's great to hear.
So I don't miss to sing this in any live. So I'm singing that also in this.
Go for it. So whoever is watching, if anybody are into singing and all, you can contact her. She'll be a great asset for your things. Yes, Shanthala.
ನೀನೇ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಬಂದೆ ಹೃದಯದ ಊರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಬೀದಿಗೆ ನೀನ್ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಭೇಟಿಗೆ ನೀನು ತಿಳಿಸುವ ವೇಳೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಬರುವುದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನೀನ್ಯಾರು ನನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅಲೆದೋನು ನೀನೇ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡೋ ಆಸೆ ನನಗೆ ಬೇಗನೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾಣ ತಿನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರೇಮಿ ನೀನು ಯಾರು ನನ್ನೇ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟೋರ್ಯಾರು ಇದೇನೋ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಟ ಇದೇನಾ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಆಟ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಹುಡುಕಲೇ
Wow. I heard it before, but yeah, people, you should listen to this again and again. Awesome, Shanthala. Excellent. So good to have you here. I'm so happy.
Thank you so much. Just a second.
Yeah, sure. So we got okay. I think your friend Satish told hi Shanthala. Maybe your friend. So yes, what else do any request? Sub request.
Just a second.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I think in Telugu also it was a big hit. That is the movie Robert.
Yes, the recent one. Yes.
Yeah, I will love to do it.
Yeah, please.
ಕಣ್ಣು ಹೊಡಿಯಾಕ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಕಲಿತಾನೆ ನೀನ ಹೇಳಲೆ ಮಗನು ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೆಂಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಗಲ್ಲ ಕಡಿಯಾಕ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕಲಿತಾನೆ ನೀನ ಹೇಳಲೆ ಮಗನ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೆಂಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಳ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀ ಹೆಂಗರ ತಡಕಳ್ಳಿ ಹೇಳದೆ ನಾ ಹೆಂಗೆಲ್ಲಿ 100 ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬೇಕು 50 ನಿಂಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು 50 ನಂಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಜರ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟೈತಿ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಜಾರಿ ತುಪ್ಪಕ ಬೆಳ್ಳಿ ನಿನ್ನಟಿಕೆಲ್ಲಿ ಗಮ್ಮತಿ ಗುಂಡಲ್ಲೊಳ್ಳೆ ಸಮ್ಮಗ ಉಂಡಿ. Last 2 lines for all the Telugu.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you for that. Great stuff. So guys, there are a lot of songs which are being dubbed from Kannada to Telugu, which maybe very few will be listening. The actual music lovers. But yeah, please explore wherever possible.
Yeah, there are many good songs in every language as well. But yeah, in Kannada also there are very classic songs. So all music lovers, please do listen.
Please. That'd be great. So yes. So Shanthala, we have got another 9 minutes. So it's all screens are all yours.
Yeah, okay. I would love to sing Channa Meria.
Yeah. Awesome.
From Ye Dil Hai Mushkil. महफिल में तेरी हम ना रहे जो गम तो नहीं है किसी हमारे नजदीकियों के कम तो नहीं है कितनी दफा सुबह को मेरी तेरे आंगन में बैठे मैंने शाम किया चन्ना मेरे या चन्ना मेरे या चन्ना मेरे या पिलिया ओ पिया चन्ना मेरे या चन्ना मेरे या चन्ना मेरे या पिलिया ओ पिया.
This is my all-time favorite song. Like this has a separate fan base. This song. Awesome. Yes. Great stuff.
Interesting. Yeah, I said from the movie KGF.
Yes.
One song from KGF.
So for all the KGF fans, this is it.
Yeah. ಗರ್ಭದಿ ನನ್ನಿರಿಸಿ ಊರಲಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿರೆ ತೇರಲಿ ಕುಳಿತಂತೆ ಅಮ್ಮ ಗುಮ್ಮ ಬಂತೆನಿಸಿ ಹೆದರಿ ನಿಂತಾಗ ನಿನ್ನ ಸೆರಗೆ ಕಾವಲು ಅಮ್ಮ ಕಾಣದ ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಕೈಯ ನಾ ಮುಗಿಯೇ ನಿನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಸಿರೆ ಆರತಿ ಹೇ ತಂದಾನಿ ನಾನೇ ತಾನಿ ತಂದಾನು ತಾನೇ ನಾನೇನು ಹೇ ತಂದಾನಿ ನಾನೇ ತಾನಿ ತಂದಾನು ತಾನೇ ನಾನೇನು ನೆರೆ ಬಂದ ಊರಲಿ ಸೆರೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕ ಮೂಕರ ಕಂಡ ಕನಸೆ ಕಣ್ಣ ಹಂಗಿಸಿದೆ. ನೆತ್ತರು ಹರಿದರು ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ಕಾಣದ ಭಯವ ನೀಗುವ ಕೈ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಕಾಣದ ದೇವರನು ನಿನ್ನಲಿ ಕಂಡಿರುವೆ, ನೀನೇ ಭರವಸೆಯೋ ನಾಳೆಗೆ. ಹೇ ತಂದಾನೆ ನಾನೇ ತಾನೇ ತಂದಾನು ತಾನೇ ನಾನೇನು. ಹೇ ತಂದಾನೆ ನಾನೇ ತಾನೇ ತಂದಾನು ತಾನೇ ನಾನೇನು.
Oh, this is like every music lover, even if he's not listens to music, this song, it's it's very what I'll say. It's a legendary song, actually, the composition, the music. Thanks to Ravi Basu sir for composing it, and thanks to you for singing this song.
Yeah.
And that's so awesome. Like sometimes I use this song to, what if mom doesn't agree for me, I think I sing this song if a fun way also. This song will be always tip of the tongue for many people, I guess, for the fun way, emotional. And thanks for singing this song, Shanthala. And you got a request from Abhijit from YouTube. It's called, he's asking Savari, Kannada movie. Any song from Savari, sorry.
Savari.
Savari.
That's my brother, he's my cousin.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll sing that for him.
Yeah. And yeah, for your friend, I guess, Preeti Prasad. Finally, the chat section is available. Shanthala, you rock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So this song is from the movie Savari 2. It's a Kannada song.
Okay.
It's called Ninna Danigagi.
Yeah, please.
ನಿನ್ನ ದನಿಗಾಗಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಕರೆಗಾಗಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಕಾಯುವೆ. ತೀರ ಬಳಿ ಬಂದು ನೀನು ನನಗೊಂದು ಸೋಜಿಗದಂತೆ ಕಾಣುವೆ. ಒಂಟಿಗಿರುವಾಗ ಕುಂಟು ನೆಪ ತೋರಿ ಬಂದ ಕನಸೆಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ನದು. ನಾನು ಅನುರಾಗಿ ನೀನು ನನಗಾಗಿ ಎನ್ನುವ ಭಾವನೆ ನನ್ನದು. ಕಣ್ಣಿನಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಕೋರಿತು ಕೋಮಲ ಕೋರಿಕೆ, ಮುತ್ತಿನ ಅಂಕೇತ ಬೇಕೆಲ್ಲ ಒಪ್ಪಂದಕ್ಕೆ. ನಿನ್ನ ದನಿಗಾಗಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಕರೆಗಾಗಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಕಾಯುವೆ. ತೀರ ಬಳಿ ಬಂದ ನೀನು ನನಗೊಂದು ಸೋಜಿಗದಂತೆ ಕಾಣುವೆ. Thank you.
Wow, so good. Like I think I'm hearing first time, and definitely I'll listen to it once it's done. Yeah. Thanks for this. Thanks Abhijit for asking, and thanks Shanthala for singing it. Awesome. So we just have 3 more minutes, Shanthala. I guess you want to go continuously for a couple of songs. One song's up to you.
Yeah. Just a second.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I think Ninnindale is a very great song. Most of you might.
Yes. Please.
Yeah, I thought I can sing that. Yeah, so Ninnindale song is from the movie Millana. It's a Kannada song. It's a very good song. Please do hear it once you're free. ಹೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಸೊಂಪಾದ ಚೆಲುವಿನ ಗುಣಗಾನ, ಏದಿಗೆ ಗರಿಯಂತ ನಿನ್ನ ನೋಟ ನನಗೇನು ಒಂದಂತೆ ಅನುಮಾನ. ನಿನ್ನಿಂದಲೇ ಸದ್ದಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಮುತ್ತಾದ ಕರೆ ಬಂದಿದೆಯ, ನಿನ್ನಿಂದಲೇ ಕನಸೊಂದು ಶುರುವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಿನ್ನಿಂದಲೇ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಂದು ಕುಣಿದಾಡಿದೆ. ಈ ಎದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಹಿಯಾದ ಕೋಲಾಹಲ ನನ್ನೆದುರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀ ಹೀಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗಲೇ ನಿನ್ನ ತುಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಗುವಾಗುವ ಹಂಬಲ ನಾನಿಂತಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾಳಾರೆ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದಲೇ 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 ಕನಸೊಂದು ಶುರುವಾಗಿದ್ದೆ.
Thank you. This is so beautiful. So I don't know what to say, because all your singing is actually so good. So it will be on. I should. I'll feel like something. It will be monotonous if I'm telling beautiful, awesome, excellent. And all. So I got a request from Ganesh in YouTube. He's asking "Omme Ninnanu Kantumba" from movie Gali Matu.
Oh, okay. I'll just sing few lines of that.
Yes.
It's a new movie, but
Yep.
It's from the movie Gali Matu. ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಕಣ್ತುಂಬ ಕಾಣುವ ಆಸೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವೆ, ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಕಣ್ತುಂಬ ಕಾಣುವ ಆಸೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವೆ, ಭುವಿಯಲ್ಲೋ ಬಾನಲ್ಲೋ ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲೋ ನಾ ಕಾಣೆ, ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಕಣ್ತುಂಬ ಕಾಣುವ ಆಸೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವೆ. Thank you.
Thank you. So that's unfortunately we have to end this session. It was very fun talking to you and listening to you, Shanthala. Thanks for being part of this Good Vibes project.
Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to perform for such a good cause. So I hope all these performances will fetch you something to help people. So indirectly, even I'm a part of it, so I'm very happy for that.
Thank you so much, Shanthala. So yes, we'll catch up again. Maybe we'll come again if things with us go well from organizers. Maybe we'll plan another session.
Yeah,
yes.
Sure. Thank you so much, Aditya and Good Vibes team, and thanks to all my viewers who did request the song and who are continuously listening to my singing. And thanks a lot.
Thank you, Shanthala. We'll see you. Take care. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So yes, that was a wonderful session, right? People, Kannada songs. I mean, explore all language songs. It's music is a therapy for everyone. So yes. So the reason we begging singers from across the states is bring cheer up people. Everybody is suffering everywhere. So we thought bringing people across the states to this project, making them part of this project, so that everybody will be having a smile on your faces, and that's it in these tough times. So you can help us by donating through the link which is being scrolled on your Facebook and YouTube screens down. And for more details, you can check goodvibes.meecons.org. We'll find all the details for the donations for the cause of what we're doing, and all the details have been uploaded there in the portal. Please do check them. And yes, now it's time for our next session. I'm so excited to call him. His name is Polymancer. He's from Gurgaon. So yes.
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Awesome. So hi guys, thank you for this event, and thanks for this opportunity, man. I love the platform that you're giving us, and I also love the motive behind the event. It's quite nice. Just give me a second. I'm just turning it back.
Sure.
Yeah. So happy to be here, guys. I'm going to tell you guys a little about myself, and then we're going to get into the music. So I'm currently based in Gurgaon. I'm from New Delhi. Currently in Gurgaon. I was in Bangalore for the last 4 years. So when I professionally started doing music, I was in Bangalore. I was in college, and I just graduated in 2020, and that's been really fun, honestly. It's been quite a trip coming from Bangalore back to Gurgaon, like setting up a new studio here. And I'm really excited for everything that's to come. In 2020, I came out with my debut EP called Dream Caching. That was 5 songs that I had originally written back in 2018. And 2020 was the year to put them out. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go through the process, learn how to produce music for myself, because I was like, okay, I have been working on music in some way or the other since I was 7 years old. And it's been a long time. I really want to put some kind of stuff out there so that people can listen to it and relate, Like music is such a personal experience, and I would love to take people on the journey with me. And so 2018, 2019, I learned how to produce music by myself, and I was like, okay, this is not that hard. I have a long way to go, but it's quite a start. And 2020, I was like, okay, this sounds decent. I'm going to put some stuff out. And no looking back. So I'm a lockdown musician, as some would call it. And I honestly love being that as well. So it's good stuff.
So that's so great. Like whatever I wanted to ask, you have told everything, and I'm so happy. Thanks, Polymancer. I love the name, stage name, by the way. That's so unique and stylish, Polymancer.
Glad you like it, man. Like the story behind that one is quite simple for me, honestly. Like simple for me, maybe. I'm not sure about other people and how they take it, but I can tell you about it. So my English honors degree was I basically did English honors for my bachelor's in Christ, and throughout the time I was like, okay, how exactly can I use this particularly, this particular skill of English in my later life? I could become a writer. That was the main goal initially, and I was like, okay, I love writing. I am quite creative with words, honestly. But then in second year, we were learning about how half the English language is just made by Shakespeare, because he was just fascinated.
Yes, true.
The word faff, I'm not sure where it comes from, but it sounds a very made-up word. If I would put it that way,
The word faff remembers of cricketer for most of the people, 95%, 99%. The South African cricketer, but
it makes me vaguely remember cricket, when I watch it. I think a bunch of words like that, and even elbow, tongue. These are words that Shakespeare created out of the blue. He just thought that they were going to be words, so they might as well be words. That was the idea. So I was like, okay, what's stopping me from making my own words? And I was in a band called Perpetua. Perpetua was in my first year in 2017. I was in that band, and the idea behind that name was perpetuality of sound. So I just removed the L, but then I realized that's already a name taken by someone else. So I was like, okay, I need a solo artist name, and I came up with Polymancer. And the idea of Polymancer is poly for multiple things.
Multiple things,
right? And a polymath, but a polymath is someone who's good at multiple things, but isn't exactly passionate about all of them, if I would say. Mancer comes from romancer. So polymancer would be someone who's passionate about a bunch of things,
Okay.
Yeah, and for me, those bunch of things is thinking particularly, and music, and writing. These things. I don't really put my thinking out there a lot, because I have some I would think crazy ideas, but I will tell you we have a long session today, so I would love to be with you.
Guys, I want everyone to know this. Polymancer has approached us voluntarily. Maybe I think it's been 3 days, I guess, 2 or 3 days, and I was so happy that he saw our posters. It's been circulated. He came to us, and you guys should check his stuff on Spotify. It's on Spotify. The same name, Polymancer. It's so good. It's totally unique music. So I loved it. Me being into music thing, I perfectly loved it. So I really wish people listen to it, and it's so good. It's so good to have you. We are so happy to be part of this.
Glad to be here. The music is out on all platforms right now. Every platform except Wink, I think. Wink and Hungama. These are the two platforms I haven't reached out to yet. But in the future there too.
Soon, I guess, this will be there also. I really wish it would be there.
Yeah.
So yes. So awesome. So yes. as you rightly told, we have a long session to talk about. So yes, I'm just eagerly waiting for to listen to your music. So I guess you can start off.
Absolutely. Just tell me if you can hear the guitar. Could you hear that?
Yeah, I could.
The guitar's audible, right?
Yeah, it's a bit low though. It's audible, but yeah.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna check the monitor here.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a bunch of original songs for you guys. Is the guitar a little louder now?
Yes, it's fine for me.
Awesome. So I'm just gonna do a bunch of songs for you guys today. The first one is called "Maybe Us, Maybe You." This came out in 2020. This was a double collaboration with two other artists that I'm really good friends with.
Okay.
And love making this song. So I hope you guys like it. And I will give you some insights to the song after I perform this one.
Sure.
So this is "Maybe Us, Maybe You." It's out on all platforms, and here's how it goes. Looking for a good reason, as if you even cared at all. You just pushed me aside and take a man who loves you. Throw him away if you can. Wonder what made it so hard. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was us. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was us. Maybe it was you. Yeah. If I could take you down, turn around and wipe your tears, just to say the things you needed me to say. I still believe in you, you see the problem, I have all the answers. Dancing slowly in your misery. Hold my hand, I'll take you far away. Then we'll leave you apart. Yeah, and I know you don't mess with this place much. You got a million reasons out of touch. They got me thinking that your friends might be the judge, and you're just probably hanging for the crutch. Sorry, I was trying to reach bigger places, but you're just gonna end up kissing ugly faces. Still gonna roam in circles over again. Maybe it was you, all I wanted was some answers from above. Maybe it was us trying to get away, but I can't at all. Maybe it was you, wanna fix all things from the start. Maybe it was us. Maybe it was you. Oh yeah. Hands on my body, baby, take them off. Waited all this time just for you to get off. I've been lying by myself, see myself and all. Things are losing meaning, focus all aboard. Down in my side, I just gotta get up. I've been losing style like it's nothing at all. Emotions losing tension, things are working out. Thoughts fall into the stars. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was us. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was us. Maybe it was you. All I wanted was some answers from above. Maybe it was us. Maybe it was you. Oh. Sometimes it makes me wonder what even went up. Was it you, or were we both just wrong? It's you who never knows. I wish you stayed, but it's better if. But it's better if you don't. I'll be better on my own.
Wow, that's so awesome, and I love this song. I heard it. I the day you contacted me when we spoke over phone for quite a while, and I was just checking your stuff. This song I really liked it a lot personally.
I'm glad, man.
So I guess people you'll check your stuff and they listen to it. So yes. You told me everything. Whatever I wanted to ask, you told me. So yes, that's cool. That's cool.
Any questions, man? Do feel free to ask. Like the story behind this song was I was going through like a rough patch in an old relationship, and I was just feeling taken for granted. I feel like a bunch of people have been there, and this was like a song talking about that basically. So I was like, okay, fair. Can I put this into words? Can I make music out of it? Capitalize on the deepest human emotions. And well, the song sounded really good. So I was like, fair enough, like let's go with that. But this is a version of the song that I haven't like really put out in a lot of like musical places.
Okay.
So yeah, it's coming out soon though. Like I'm doing a bunch of acoustic versions of all my songs as well very soon. So I think that'll be pretty fun.
That's great. That's great.
But yeah, that's the scene basically. And yeah, this song is Maybe Us, Maybe You. It came out a while ago. And next for you, I think I should show you a song that's not out yet.
Okay, that will be great.
Yeah, this one is coming out very soon. It's called. It's gone through a name change recently as well. So the new name is Sunsets in Neverland.
Okay.
And this song actually has like a really cool story behind it. So
I was about to ask that, is because the name itself tells there's a story behind it.
Yeah. So the earlier name was Thoughts in the Wind.
Okay.
And that was basically the reason behind either name is I had a crush on this artist back in 2019, and I went to the Weekender back then, and that was really fun. Like I went to the Meghalaya Weekender, and this artist was performing on stage then. And I had been following her work for over like a year by that time, and I was really impressed by it. Like her work has been amazing. And we had slowly like been getting in contact over Instagram, like comments and DM and stuff. And I was like, okay, like this is cool. I also want to like venture into being a musician like professionally soon. So I would love to like talk to her about like music,
Yes.
And, that was my main thing, but I also had massive crush on her. So so I was seeing her perform live, and I was just gushing. I was like, wow, she's so good.
Yeah.
And mind you, like I was comparatively like gameless at that time. I didn't know how to like properly talk to a girl in a way that she could give you like her number, and I was like, okay, how can I basically impress this girl I've never met but just contacted over Instagram? And well, I was still gameless, so I was not very good at that. I gave a letter, and that was funny. And it was like a cute little letter on a tissue, like a tissue that I could find. I could only find tissue papers, and I could not find a pen to write it with also. So I had to just run around the venue. And Meghalaya was chilly at that time, man. It was really cold. It was really like wet, like it was drizzling. It was difficult to find a pen. I found a pen on a wet napkin. I wrote a nice little letter. I gave it to her on stage, and she saw it, and she cringed, and she was like, Like it was clear that it wasn't the first time a fan was reaching out, and I was like, oh man, I'm a cringe pest, man. This is hilarious.
The story is so cute, actually. Like,
she was not like she was not as taken aback as I thought she was. Like she was just, I think, cringing. Like, what a kid, man! Like, look at him. Look at him try. Like, this is stupid. She invited me to a house gig like later that year. Like in a few months, she was coming down to Delhi and like doing a house concert. So I met her there as well. And this time I was completely zoned out of my mind. When I met her, I was just like, I was at a house concert and I was like meeting a bunch of musicians, and I was looking at her and I was just like infatuated. I was like, so cool. Like everything she does is so cool, man. Jesus Christ, look at her. And then I was like, oh, you want to go for a smoke? And she's like, I'm a little busy right now. So I was just getting this vibe. I don't have game. I need to like step it up. Like somehow couldn't happen. Anyway, a month later, I think she put up a story on Instagram, and that was a bird flying in the sky. And I got inspiration, man. I got inspiration. I was like, this is my chance. I'm going to impress her right now. And I wrote like 4 lines of a song that like just came naturally to me at that time. She left me on red, and that was that.
I really hope this song reaches her.
I'm sure you've heard of her. She's doing a show on Sunday online as well. She just came out with her debut album as well.
Okay. No, what's in?
She's called Mali. Her name is
No.
Manoj.
No, man, I'm really sorry. Like, I should check the work then. Like, if she's releasing up,
She's really cool. She's really cool. She's been doing really well in the indie scene right now. She's like, her latest album is great. But yeah, like I wrote a song, I got left on red. Then I was like, okay, personal and professional should never be mixed.
Exactly.
And, I was like, okay, take a step back, learn how to be in the music scene first, then like try to improve again. But well,
I really wish once the song is out, it reaches to her, especially her, and of course the people. All the music.
My last manager is like they've worked with her as well, so
okay.
I hope I can work with her sometime in the future. Like she's an amazing artist, man. I'll send you her music later.
Sure, definitely. We'll check it.
So the original song was called "Thoughts in the Wind," and now the new name is "Sunsets in Neverland." I originally wrote this in 2018.
Okay.
And then I rewrote it this year in Feb.
Okay.
So
that's great. That's great to hear.
This is completely acoustic. Two versions of it are coming out: a short version and long version.
Okay.
And the short version is coming out in a few days, like in a week, I think. June.
Okay. Definitely check it.
So yeah, this is Sunsets in Neverland. I hope you like it. Dust in the wind, carry the sound. Figures and fissures, they open around, floating away. Memories go up with the pixelized moments, and how to control these emotions, they're fading. Way as the light goes away from your eyes, and we go away into the night. Will you be there when the sun sets in Neverland? These words in my mind don't to act up. Is it true? You said that you'll be there, yeah, will you really though? Whoa, cast in the wind, carry the sound, figures and fissures, they open and round. And round in circles we go. And how to control these emotions, they're fading. Ways the light goes away from your eyes, and we go away into the night. Will you be there when the sun sets in Neverland? These words in my mind sound too either. Is it true? You said that you'll be there. Will you really though? Toss in the wind, carry the sound. Figures and fissures, they open and round. Round in circles we go, toss in the wind.
Wow, it's so good, man. I'm really waiting for this version to come out. Like both the versions.
Yeah, like the first version is coming out on June 4th.
Okay.
That is basically a very short clip. That's just 1 minute and 44 seconds long. This version, I think, is 3 minutes 20 seconds long. This like basically repeats. So 2 videos are coming out as well. So they're going to be cool.
That's great. That's great to hear. That's great to hear that you're listening. I think also you got a lockdown musician.
Yeah,
that perfectly suits you.
I get it, man. Like it's just lockdown has been such a like weird time, honestly. Like it's been very positively impactful, but then that's speaking completely out of privilege, you know. Like there have been so many sad things happening during this time, and it's been really sad. For which, like, you guys are doing something so good by holding this drive, you know, the donation drive, and I feel it's a great thing to do. But then I was like, okay, I have the position to be in that I can actually like do something positive in my time as well in the lockdown instead of just sit around and do nothing with my time, which is what I was initially doing like during the beginning of 2020 lockdown. And I was just like, I was demotivated. I was like, okay, damn it, like I can't go out of my house. I can't meet my friends. It's dangerous to do that in the first place. So what can I exactly do? So I was like, okay, it's time I actually like start getting serious with my music. It was really like positively impactful, honestly. Like I met so many cool musicians in the Gurgaon scene, particularly in the 2020 lockdown, which was it was great, honestly. Like I met a singer-songwriter, I met a producer, and I was like, okay, guys, we should work on something together, you know.
I love those collaborations, man, because especially indie music, maybe it's the independent music scene for people who are watching this. This culture is more of in metro. It's still, though it is in metro cities, it's still developing there also. But coming to tier 2 cities, it's completely out of the game. Like very, 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 I think I'd say negligible amount of people know about Indian music.
It's there, but it's there. Like
it is there. I agree. But the thing is that people are not coming out from, especially like I don't know why. Some are scared to put it out. Some are like I don't know the reasons, because I'm totally working on Indian music. I actually like 99% listen to Indian music all the time. That's how High Spirits has been in the game actually since maybe just from last 4-5 months I guess. So yeah, people do listen to indie music stuff, and there's that's how we find artists like Polymancer. That's how that's how you support such artists.
Very true, man.
I'm so happy. Like I was just checking your Spotify. You got for this maybe you got 10,000 streams.
Yeah, man. Decent milestone. Small milestone, but it's the beginning.
Yes, it's a beginning, and that's a good one, man. That's really good. Effort. The song deserves it. That's so awesome. So yes, I really wish all your songs had as many streams as possible everywhere, all the platforms. So that's really good. So how many what is the lineup? Now you told the song is coming up. So how many are there still?
So 2021 is currently planned out completely. We have around 6 songs coming out in 2021 as single.
Great.
And the last song of the year is supposed to be like this banger collaboration.
Okay.
So 2021, what we're looking at is basically I'm focusing a little more on the commercial vibe of music.
Okay.
You know, like just get the listeners in while also obviously having my own USP. Like I respect all kinds of artists, like independent or non-independent. The idea is very simple. Like music is music. Like different kinds of people like different kinds of music. Doesn't necessarily mean that I have to make the same kind of music that's already in the market. You know.
Yes.
Like I see an amazing artist like Katy Perry or Dua Lipa. They have this very archaic formula of like the perfect song structure that is for sure going to be a hit.
Actually,
that for sure is going to be a dance number, and people are going to jump around to it. That's awesome. Like full respect to that. But then they also have a team of marketing professionals that's going to make it happen. You know, like producers, labels, managers, everyone. It's a big project. It's not just the artist doing a home production and just getting something out and being like, yeah, that's my thing.
Completely agree with you.
I feel the scene is very different, but then why I'm saying that is I don't want to be the conventional commercial pop just like that. Because I think like that's a very simple thing to do anyway. Like how does that make me any different from anything that's already out there? However, like so the next song that I'll be performing for you guys is called Reality. It's also a single that just came out. I'll be doing a separate version from the recorded mix.
Okay, that's cool.
The version isn't out yet either. Like just all acoustic on my guitar right now. The idea with reality was particularly to make it a little out the blue, Like every song out there currently, like you're a musician yourself, you'd relate to this. Every song has a structure, at least pop genre. So there's an intro. Sometimes lately it's starting with chorus. So there's chorus or intro, then verse, then bridge, chorus, verse 2, bridge 2, chorus,
and
refrain, chorus, outro. That's like the rough structure that everyone follows. And with reality, I was like, I don't want to just stick to the norm. I want to like do something different maybe. Can I do a song with no structure and it still be like commercially sound and still sound like it's a commercial mix? And that was the goal. That was what I was aiming for. And I think I got somewhere close to that, which is great. Like it has no actual repeating lines except the line, your reality is yours, not mine.
Yes.
Except that line, there's no repeating choruses, no repeating verses, no stanzas repeating, nothing. So I was like, okay, this is a little different from the rest of the crowd that I feel. But then I want to make sure the commercial value or the production value is right. So I added as many like inputs that I could in terms of as many background vocals and as many like project files into the project itself. Do you produce your music yourself?
No. Like I'm not a musician. The thing is like I organize music events. Like I work on indie music stuff. Like what I'm currently working on is just in Vizag. Indie music culture is totally. I'll say it's 0.1%. To be honest, to be very honest.
I agree.
So High Spirits Events is there to bring up such artists like whoever is composing music, whoever can. Who's a singer-songwriter and who doesn't have a platform, I bring them out, and it's already happening actually. And from the House of High Spirits, band will be coming out maybe in a couple of, because of it's totally indie fusion band. Actually, it consists of rock, metal, hip hop, and the classical stuff. It's all indie stuff, all original compositions. So maybe it'll be because it was supposed to kick off our work from May, but unfortunately because of the kind of situations, it is postponed for next 2-3 months. I'm working on I'm not a musician. I'll say I'm a manager or event organizer. But working totally on indie music.
That's great, man. Like I brought up the production side is like this project Reality particularly, it has 99 vocal tracks, just vocals. And that's the biggest I've ever done. Like this track had 187 tracks in total, like the song. The second biggest project was maybe with 86 tracks, so that's 101 lesser. And the third biggest project was another song called I Can't Sleep. And I Can't Sleep had 75 tracks.
Yeah, I can sleep. It's in your playlist, like EP, which your playlist. Yes.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, damn, like this Reality is massive. Like I've never worked on a project as big as this. My laptop can't handle most of it. Like it goes into overload. It says CPU is heating too much. So I was like, okay, well.
Then that's the stuff people would love actually when it's something new. Definitely, I really wish people listen such kind of stuff as frequently as possible. I won't say as more because everybody has their taste. But the thing is like people do listen indie when it's promoted in a proper way. That's what I felt when I do my events or when I talk to people. We should explain them. Should explain what is indie, how this singer, how the struggle and all, or we should give some USP.
So important, man, for any song.
True. Completely agree. And after working on that song, like promoting that song, at least for next 1-2 months, that would fetch you the streams.
Yeah, that's
I personally feel most of the indie artists doesn't do that. Like they release a song, they promote it for what shall I say, some 15-20 days, and it's up to their followers, whoever listens. They might not do, but like with all the respect to the artists, I've seen this personally from few of my friends. So that's where I tell them, promote yourself. Go either collaborate with someone who does this PR work, or talk to their lot of pages on Instagram, Facebook, where they promote indie stuff.
It's so good, honestly. Like, I feel having great music is a wonderful thing, and the music does definitely speak for itself. The quality does show, but then people need to hear it to have an opinion. Like, people need to actually get to know that, oh, that song exists, I should listen to it. Be able to like it. Maybe they don't like it, but at least they heard it,
Yes, that helps. One stream helps a lot to artists. That's so important, because that's a struggle of, what shall I'd say, like almost like to release a song, an artist, especially the budding indie artists, they struggle a lot. They need to invest their time. They need to invest the capital. They invest a lot of stuff in it.
It's so
yes, when it comes and when they get the response from the audience that be loving this song, that's where happiness lies. So, because I manage few hip hop artists in Vizag, and one indie artist recently is a Telugu indie artist. He's coming up with his stuff soon. So he's also part of my band. So when I really talk to these people about the music stuff, the promotions and all, I love the enthusiasm which has been created, because I don't know if you're following. If possible, log in tomorrow in the morning. We have two artists who are part of my band, one rapper. Okay, like he's been in this rap since for 12 years, but he's into limelight since for last 6 to 7 months probably. So that's how marketing really works. And I really wish this is also marketing. What we're talking, this is also marketing. This everything. maybe people will hear after seeing you live on Facebook or YouTube or from our organizers. So yes, so let's not keep them waiting. I'm really eager to listen to this Reality.
So this song is called Reality, and this is a little different from the recorded version, but on purpose. So I hope you guys like it. Unconventional song structure for you guys. I can see you in my mind. I stop, stuck here looking in the rain, soaky rain in my head. Kept trying to prove that it was just a lie. I tried, babe, you need to know that your reality is yours, not mine. So what if things shouldn't go as planned? Where do we stand? Oh, 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 oh. Do you still believe in ghosts like we used to? Run around your house and turn off all the feelings every time you open your eyes. Look at me, for I will clarify. Your doubts won't be the same, babe, when I look into your eyes. It's like these feelings never fade. I stand here too late to realize I don't really know why I can't seem to replicate this emotional turmoil that we keep feeling in the shade of our minds. I will let you in on this so soon. See you at the city, all these secrets to die with me. I won't lie about it all to you. No, it's better if we keep our distance. Out of mind, out of sight. That's how I feel things should be. Memories been filtered like tea spilling on your shirt. Maybe this time it'll be me who blocks sweet first. Your reality is yours, not mine. So what would you suggest? Yeah, I'm so stuck up in my head. No, so close. Please just let go. I can look into your eyes, yeah. All these words just feel like lies. My feelings feel like gold dust inside. I'll be looking to the right side. Why you say that last time the darkness will subside? I'll be on my way to look for the sun shine, standing true tonight. Every dark night comes to shine, right where the morning comes to be.
Wow, man, this is so good. So, guys, this is one such amazing song. You have to listen. It has got very good lyrics in this. That's so good.
Glad, man. I'm glad you like it.
Like the thing is, the problem with me is like I'm more into this indie stuff. Actually, I'm every time music will be on with me. I be like even my free time, busy while riding, I'll be hearing the music. A different artist, like it'll be the thing. I love music, man. I don't deny. Like there is a for me, there is nothing like good song, bad song because it's a. I can't like what. I definitely tell my people like if I don't like the song, but I don't know. I love it, all the songs because you guys are taking such a it's such a struggle for you guys to produce one song. Like
it's just a long process, like
exactly.
It's just the quality I really wanted to be really high up there because
Yes.
why would I want to put out something that's unbaked? So this
True.
is coming from this is advice I got from Mally herself. I was talking to her when I released my first song. It was called Lucid.
Okay.
And, it was more of an experimental project. It was just an instrumental, no lyrics, nothing.
Okay.
I had just like done a bunch of production courses online.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, can I make a sound that sounds commercial but like fun, but poppy enough, but like doesn't have lyrics also at the same time, but also has to be chill at the same time. You can vibe to it, but not like jump around. Like it's not extreme energy. And I was just talking to her, and I was like, okay, like what if I add vocals to this? And she's like, if you're good with vocal production, do it. If you're not good with it, get someone else to do it. But like the idea is the product you're putting out at the end of the day, you should like it should be the highest quality it can possibly be.
Exactly.
And I completely relate to that. Like initially, I was like, oh, this is so rude to say. Like, what does she mean? I'm not high quality. But like she had a point. Like I was just starting out at that time, and I myself like understand in terms of the music I was making back then, in terms of the quality of the production versus now with more experience, it's a level up, and it takes a long time to produce a song, but I don't think anyone should like make it fast if they can't make it fast,
True.
Like unless you have actual professional support and they can do it within a month or like a week and a half or 2 weeks, whatever, like the shortest time possible, great, go for it. But for example, with me, it takes like there are some songs that take days to make. Like acoustic versions are much easier with time now. Versus a song like Reality, which took like 2.5 to 3 months to make, versus a song like I Can't Sleep, which took like only a week to make. And different songs have different vibes. Maybe you took 4 months to like get completely done. Because because of it being a collaboration, we were like 3 people trying to make ends meet in terms of time. One was like one person was from the US, one was from another house in Gurgaon, one was me in Gurgaon, and I was like, okay, lockdown here, we can't like leave the house, so we have to do all the work online. How much can we manage? How fast can we manage? But then compromising quality doesn't end up making sense because I feel this platform like Spotify, to be like able to be there and then make something out of it, you need to be really high quality. Like
exactly, completely agree with that.
Like if you're a hip hop artist, you're competing for attention with the likes of Kanye West or like Trippie Redd or whatever, like the top hip hop artists versus you.
Yes.
Why would anyone want to listen to you? Is your music really good?
Exactly.
Why not? But like if it's just SoundCloud quality and it's on Spotify and it could be better. Someone would rather go to Kanye, like they would listen to a track once, but then go to Kanye.
Completely agree with you.
It doesn't make sense. But yeah, like the indie scene is popping, man. I feel it's so good.
I'm so happy. Like it's all what I'll say. With the emergence of social media, I guess Instagram, Facebook helped a lot for the independent artists. Though it's or indie artists from 2000, it's been long back. It's in the scene, but it got popularized. Especially, I'm talking about the metro cities again and again because cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, indie scene is it's massive there. Though still the artist is struggling, but it is there.
I get it.
Yeah, like
it's the reach out, man. Like Pratik Kuhar can make it. Why can't you?
Exactly. Like the latest sensation, Anu Jain, Pratik Kuhar, like like I'll say like their songs are really good. Though like Raghav Meatel, he's been
Raghav is such an inspiration, man. Raghav is from my school. I've been
okay.
talking to him recently.
That's great. That's great to know.
I'm 2017 batch, so I was just reaching out to him. I was like, "Hey man, how's it going? Like, what's the scene like?" And he recently started his own venture with Sony music, like it's called Big Band.
Yes.
He's been working on that. Such good music they're putting out. Like it's totally indie scene, honestly.
Exactly. I was fortunate to watch Raghav perform live 2020 actually. He came to Bangalore. So he's an amazing performer. Like there are many such artists. Taba Chake is from.
Taba Chake is so good, man. I went for Taba Chake's show in 2021 itself.
Okay, that's awesome.
Amazing. I met Taba. I met like a few other artists who were there. There was Dhruv Kapoor as well there.
Okay.
Good scene, man. Like Taba, his manager, his team, really dedicated individuals.
Yes.
Good stuff, man. Like Taba's music is so good. I like it better than I like the recorded version. I can't lie.
Yes.
Energy is just next level, man. We were in Bangalore, Standup at Gillies.
Okay.
Oh my God, all is man, my God.
Especially his "Aao Chale" is one what everybody will groove to that song. And coming, do you hear of Rahi? He's a singer from Kashmir, man.
Okay, Rahi. I think Rahi worked with Big Bang itself, a while ago.
I think so. I'm not so sure.
He came out with that song Mahi with Big Bang. No?
Yes. Correct. He's also. I love his music. Like even adds this Kashmiri touch to his songs. That's really. Amazing. I'm so happy like discussing indie with people. And
honestly, it's one of my favorite things in India right now.
Yes, exactly. Like for me, it's indie. It was introduced by a friend for me. She listens to she's what I should say. Her music taste is completely different. Like it's very unique. I love her music taste. She even this band called Beard of Harmony.
No, I don't know of them.
No, okay. They're from Kerala, and that's you have to hear to them.
I will check them.
I think they have some 4 to 5 songs on YouTube or on Spotify. Just check them out. That was my first indie band where I went to watch live. So from then on, I started hearing digging deep, like what's indie. I was googling it for the artist. Then 2020 was a game changer for me. This U25 summit, as I spoke earlier also. There I met I heard Raghav Meatel and Taba Chake and Aishwarya. And she performed there. And I had Anjal a couple of days back. Yesterday she performed Babe Festival. She was there. Nadani. This is the first time I met them. And these Swaratma. That's my all-time favorite band. Like I saw them there, and I was so mesmerized with the music. That's so unique, fresh. It's not the stuff which we actually hear the daily. All due respect to the music fraternity in the film industry, but yes, right now maybe it will go for. I really wish I continuously people will explore more of indie music at least after listening to our talk, whoever is watching it. So I just guessed. I think you're talking. It's going way beyond that session. We just have 10 minutes. We have 10 more minutes. Let us listen to a song again. We'll talk.
Definitely. Yeah. So the next song I have for you guys is the first song I've ever written, like as a professional. The first song I ever wrote would be called Again and Again. I was in 6th grade back then. I wrote it for my then crush. But this song is not that. This song is a proper song. Like, this has structure. This has proper song qualities. This
Okay.
is and I wrote it in 2018.
Okay.
And this was my second collaboration with another artist called Tushpak. He's a Gurgaon-based producer.
Okay.
So the mix out for this song is like a dance mix, not a dance mix. Like, it's more of an EDM mix.
Okay.
But the original, like the final version of the song is, I think, coming out in 2022 or 2020 or 2023.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the version for Got Me Though. I hope you guys like it. This is the first song I actually properly wrote.
Let's hear it.
And my mind is playing tricks on me. Is this real or am I seeing shit? Home alone since I got here a while ago. Blurry vision trying to keep myself from overdosing. Oh no, now my tears they're dry. The monsters in my head just coming to life. Darkness around me just keeps getting bolder. Your pockets get deeper and we're getting older. And I know that your room's there deep. Some casual drinking won't get you to sleep. Night is still young and the liquor's now wine. Babe, why do you need a reason to be mine? So I go deep into your head, and I can see that you are falling. Please hold on. Yeah, these tracks gonna be the death of you. Sadly got me though. No, sadly got me though. No, got me though. Got me though. Sadly got me though. No, no more walls a thing to listen in. The water's filling up and seeping in. Light above me, head just shines brighter like I say. You can't always blame the weather if it's you rains. And I remember how we used to be so sick of making promises we knew neither of us would keep. Just dying to be older now, I'm over, guess I'm crying by the shit that doesn't matter. Honestly, I'm sick of trying again. And all these words just seem to burn and then they float away. My mind's a saturation and my eyes no longer dilate. The chemicals get stronger, baby, tend to just hallucinate. But this is never real, no, now I've lost my way. I'm gone astray, my heart is breaking into pieces I can't pick. If love is what's real, then was it dreaming all along? Love could be the death of you. Baby, it took me away from you. No, it took me away from you. No, yeah. Got me though. Now these drugs are in my wings, and we're going up in flames. Can't stop falling through the spaces in between. Hear these daylights closing in. Paralyzed, I feel nothing. Tell me if it's true, girl. Was it me or did you change?
This is so good, man. I really like you explored it. I think it's a dance number, I guess. Like, people will definitely tap the feet for this.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, so this was Got Me Though. This was written by me in 2018. I remember my mom came to visit me during college, and I was like, I'm going to take up music like very soon. And she's like, no, I thought you wanted to be a writer. And I was, yeah, no, eventually I'm going to go to music. And she's like, no, but I thought you wanted to be an actor. I'm like, eventually I'm going to go to music. But yeah, and then I made her listen to the song, and she was like, okay, go into music. I'm happy with it. Okay, cool.
I'm so happy your mom is supporting you be a musician like full time. I'm so happy for that.
It's just like I feel if you can make something like a full time, like I was initially thinking, okay, can I do music on the side and like also get a job? But then I realized like if I'm going to treat it as a side thing, I'm not going to be able to put enough time into it to expect it to like actually work out, you know.
True.
Just stay like a side hustle, then it'll just be like for fun or hobby. But then you can't expect your hobby to be your main thing and then do justice to both. So I was like, I'm going to do music. I'm
really
persevere in it and then eventually get successful, you know. But like, got to put in the hard work. So this song.
So I'm so happy for that you're taken this as a thing. So yes. We have 6 more minutes, Polymancer. So
I would like to do one more song for you before it's over.
Definitely. Like I love it.
This song is called Wide Awake, and this is in contrast to I Can't Sleep. So I think this is the 5th track on my last EP. Let me just check.
Yes.
Wide Awake is the 5th one.
It's not 5th one. I just closed the Spotify.
Let's see on Spotify quickly. I'm confused about my own EP. This is the life. At least I'm not forgetting any lyrics yet. Okay. You know, I actually tend to do that as well. Like, I forget my own. Okay, I Can't Sleep, Wide Awake. Yeah, so it's the 5th one.
Yes.
So it's basically direct contrast, and I will tell you the little story about the song after.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I remember. Okay, so this is called Wide Awake, and I hope you guys like it. This is another live version only. I would love to do in the next time we have at all. I would do produced versions. But this is strictly live. So yeah, this is called Wide Awake. I hope you like it. You asked me to stay over last night. Say you don't want me to go. I should have seen the red flags hanging all over the walls of your home. It wasn't difficult, I've been trying to forget my sins that I passed away. You're just slipping me into your grasp and holding on to me so sadly. Now it's all stuck in my head. So you find me so stuck in our past nights, trying out of the memories past day and our fingers chasing the lights of fireflies. We're just listening to our songs in my backyard, listening to our thoughts rushing blood through my veins, that's stuck in my head. No, we're almost there. Riding on in the bus, we'll be home past 9. Grabbing dinner from the store out late night. All these things I used to do all night. And now I'm all lost wondering what really went wrong. The texts and the calls won't take you so long to answer. Don't you think it's so fake love won't last forever? This all really matter? Would you not be next to me? No, please just leave me alone. I don't really the one to be alone. I don't wanna be alone. So you find me so stuck in our past lives, shining out with the memories past day now. Fingers chasing the lights of fireflies. We're just listening to our songs in my backyard, listening to our thoughts rushing blood through my head, thoughts stuck in my head. And now I'm going insane. So you find me so stuck in our past lives, shining out with the memories past due now. Things chasing the lights of fireflies. We're just listening to our songs in my backyard, listening to our thoughts rushing blood through my head, thoughts stuck in my bed. Now I'm wide awake. Now what away, yeah. Now what away.
So nice, man. Like you're like that's what I personally feel. Your music composition has a unique, flavor for this.
Yeah.
So like because I don't know, people once you listen to indie music, you'll know the difference of what I am talking because the especially English songs by Indian indie artists.
Yeah.
Like I think very few population listen to it. Most of them are into Hindi, Punjabi, and the regional Telugu, that stuff. But English it's very few people listen to it, and each song is different from others, either from the the same artist or different. I know, like I do have the Fortune Music. You might have known them. They're from Chennai.
So much fun, man. I love them.
Like exactly, they're like even I listen to them. Like I talk to them on Insta actually. I DM them. I love their stuff. Like they're so fun. I think one of them is doctor. So like he's so fun. He's so fun.
No?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Like I don't know how he manages both the professions. Like that's his doctor's job. It's very tedious. Like in present situation and the producing music even now.
Yeah.
Like them. Like and this other artist called Siddharth Bendy is from Hyderabad.
Bendy's so much fun, man. I love his new song. Did you listen to
Glad you know. Like Newness he released recently is
good, man.
Is like see all these guys like they have their own unique flavor. Either maybe from the lyrics, the music, the voice especially plays a magic.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that you're part of this Polymancer.
I really enjoyed being part of this, man.
I'm so happy I could able to discuss a lot of Hindi stuff. It's been so long. I spoke to someone about this stuff actually. So yes, unfortunately, that's the end of our session. I really wish it could have been a bit more, but yeah, we'll do it definitely either on different platform. We'll come again together.
Yeah.
Thanks for being part of this Polymancer. I really wish people you can check his stuff on Spotify and support him, and to support us, donate to us. The link given scrolling on your Facebook and YouTube. Just thanks, Polymancer. We'll catch you. Take care. Stay safe.
Take care. See you.
Yeah, see you.
My pleasure. And I know Ravikant. I don't know your name. What's your name?
Ma'am, my name is Aditya, and I'm from High Spirits Events, the event partner for this. And I heard about you a lot from Ravikant sir and Saiti, and so happy to interact with you right now. And
my pleasure, Aditya. Thank you.
Thank you. So yes. So, ma'am, the screens are all yours. You can just introduce yourself and start off.
Okay. I'm just waiting for a few people to join so that we can have an interactive session.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah. Anybody from MEECONS is joining, Aditya? The organizers
As of now, I'm the Ravikant sir. We have other organizer Vijay sir. He'll be joining, and Saitya will be joining.
animals like a rabbit, a squirrel, a deer, and a beautiful bird, and a peacock, but we are scared. We're not able to find anyone there. And we are really scared. And we walked here and we walked there. All of us are lost. The forest is very beautiful, with the most beautiful green trees. The leaves are shining in the color of emerald. There are wild flowers on vines entwined with the trees. Beautiful fragrance, very sweet, very nice. Nice fragrance is coming from these wildflowers. And the birds are like making a symphony of music. Different sounds, different birds and different frequencies. But we are not able to hear because we are scared. And then after a little while, we found each other. All of us, from different directions, we found each other. And when we saw each other, all the fear vanished. Just like that, it vanished into thin air. We smiled at each other. We all came close, formed a circle, held our hands, and were happy holding the hand. And we sat down in a circle, holding our hands. And now we can hear the birds sing. We can smell the sweet smell of the flowers. We can enjoy the cool shade of the tree, because now we don't have any fear, because all the others are there to reassure us, and the energy is passing from one member to another member in a circle because we are holding hands. So in the circle, I'm there, and now when we sat under the trees, we can open our eyes. And now I'm going to tell you a story. When we all are sitting in a circle, I'm going to tell you a story. Sitting under the trees, imagine we're sitting under the beautiful trees like the trees you're seeing behind me. And then the story is also in the jungle. Like we all were walking. One day, a man was walking in the jungle. He was always fond of nature. He loved plants, he loved animals, and he used to gather some berries from the jungle and go and sell these berries in the market every day. And once the berries were sold, with that money, he used to buy all the rice and vegetables and some little toys for his children, and that's how he used to live. And he used to never harm any animal whenever he used to go into the jungle. So one day, like that, he went into the jungle to pluck some berries, and as usual, all the animals greeted him. The animals were no longer afraid of this man because he never harmed any animal. The birds just flew by him, and the deer hopped near him, and the rabbit, just came, looked like that, and hopped again and skipped again. And the squirrel just ran past by him. And the monkeys threw some fruits and berries from the trees to him. And he was totally lost, as he was always in the bliss of the nature. But that day, something different happened. What happened? From the another forest, one tiger came into this forest, and he never knew that there was a tiger in the forest before. He never ever faced tiger in all his life. And then suddenly when he heard the sound of the tiger, he was so scared. He just dropped his berries and he started running fast for his life. Because tiger is a very dangerous animal. And he ran and he ran and he ran and he ran for his life. And when he was running, he reached the end of a cliff, a mountain, a small hillock was there, and he reached the end of a cliff. But the valley was so deep down, and he knew if he jumps, he will break his legs. What to do? The tiger is close by. Then luckily, he saw a big, fat vine. Vine means it's like a rope made of tree. He thanked God like this. He held the vine and he jumped. But the vine was not very long. He was dangling in the midair. He thought, from here I can jump. Nearby he saw a tree. Or I'll jump to the tree and from the tree I can climb down, he thought. Meanwhile, the tiger came up on the cliff and was glaring at him. And when he looked down, oh my God! Down there was one more tiger waiting. When you fall down, I'm going to have you for a feast. There was one tiger down and there was one tiger up. He didn't know what to do. And he thought, now let me jump onto the tree and wait on the tree till this tiger down goes away. But when he looked at the tree, on the branch of the tree, what did he see? He saw such a big black snake. It was rotated around the branch and was resting. If he'll jump on the tree, the snake will bite him. And he thought, let me hang on this vine as long as I have energy in my hand. And he was hanging and praying to God. Please, just save me from all these troubles. There is a tiger up and there is a tiger down and there is a snake on the tree. I can't jump anywhere. I can't go anywhere. And meanwhile, there were two mice. I don't know why the mice started gnawing at the vine there. Gnawing means biting. They started biting the vine. Both the mice were biting the vine. And when they started biting the vine, what will happen? The vine started becoming weaker and weaker. It started shaking. He was so scared that when these mice are biting at the vine, he will go towards the right, towards the snake tree. But he didn't lose his hope. And then, towards his left, suddenly he saw something. And let's see, what did he see? Can you guess what did he see towards the left? Can you? Can anyone tell me what did he see in the left? You can unmute and let me know.
Something that gave him hope.
Yes. He saw the most juicy strawberry bush there. Some bird someday dropped the strawberry seed, and that seed, due to the rainwater, reached the crevices of that hill and that reached that particular place where it grew. And it gave the most juicy strawberry. And in that moment, when he saw the strawberry, suddenly he realized how hungry he was. He hadn't eaten since morning. He thought he'll just collect his berries, go into the village, and then take his food and then go to the market. And then he plucked with his left hand, he plucked the juicy strawberry and he put it in his mouth. That strawberry was the most beautiful, most red. See, it's gleaming in the sunlight in the brightest shade of red. Such a juicy strawberry he had never eaten in his life.
strawberry?
The juice of the strawberry filled in his mouth, and this mouth and all, it was so sweet. The juice was sweet, and he relished the taste of the strawberry. It was the most juiciest and the most tastiest strawberry he ever had in his life. He felt, I have not eaten in all my life more sweeter than this. And when he was eating the strawberry, he forgot about the tiger there. He forgot about the tiger down. He forgot about the mice there. He forgot about the snake there. All he did was just enjoy the sweetness of the strawberry. And then later what happened? It's for you to guess. The tiger up got tired and went away, or the tiger down got tired and went away, or the mice got tired of gnawing at the vine, or the snake slithered down the tree and went away. We don't know. But at this moment, this man was very happy having the taste of this strawberry. Just like you all are happy listening to my story right now, at this moment. This is the story. So now you'll tell me, what is the strawberry that you all can be having today,
Or this week?
or this month, or in this pandemic? Every day, all of us have lots of strawberries, not in terms of eating, but the strawberry that you really, really enjoy, or you'll just forget about rest all. Suppose you heard a very beautiful song, or you read a very nice book, or what's your daughter's name, Ravika? Tanvi, right? So Tanvi painted a very nice, drawing she painted, and she's completely lost in the drawing, and So these kind of strawberries, what are the strawberries that you all are enjoying right now? If you can, please switch on your video and let me know. Saroja, are you there? Or you can,
I am there.
at least audio-wise also, you can let me know what are the strawberries that you are enjoying or relishing. Rhymes.
Okay.
Oh, Tanvi is enjoying rhymes. That's wonderful.
Okay.
Yes, Roja.
Can I speak?
Yes. Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure.
So to me, actually, the strawberries are the time which I'm getting now for myself and with my family is the most amazing strawberry which I'm relishing now, because earlier I never used to get time to spend so much of time, mostly with my son, as such I could say. So that's the most juiciest strawberry I can say about. And the other thing is like I'm able to spend time on myself by updating myself and upgrading myself. So in that way, that comes the second strawberry juiciest one, which I can, if I have to share, because I always love learning and upgrading myself. So this is the second strawberry which I am actually enjoying from the last lockdown itself. So it's continuing, and yeah, that's it, Karuna. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Roja. Kavita, are you there? Oh, Kavita got logged out. Vijay? Vijay? Okay. Okay, now I'll go to my second story. One second. Okay. So my second story is also in a jungle setting. I don't know why I like nature so much. I like forests, and I don't know. That's both my stories today are set in the jungle, right? So in the jungles of Sundarban are near Kolkata in West Bengal, and they're famous for tigers. In the jungles of Sundarban, one day a tiger cub was born, and the skin of the tiger cub was so golden in color, and it shone when the sunlight fell. It was not yellow that like the rest of the colors, the rest of the tigers, yellow and black. It was a golden shade of tiger, and it was so beautiful, and it was so exquisite that none of the animals in the jungle had ever seen. So all the animals in the jungle, they just stopped in the tracks and used to look at this cub when it used to play in the jungle. And this cub started growing day by day. And the name of this cub was Bagheera. So when Bagheera started walking in the jungle, each and every animal just admired Bagheera. How beautiful is this tiger? It must be some tiger from the heavens above. The gods must have sent down on earth this tiger. It's really, really, really beautiful. It's royal. It's like magnificent. There were no words to describe the beauty of Bagheera. And Bagheera enjoyed all the attention. At the same time, it was very good at heart. It was very, very good at heart. And it just used to go to near the water body, drink the water, and used to be friendly, play with the other animals, and used to just feed on whatever the mother tiger or something gave. And like that, it started growing. One day, some villagers came into the forest and they were searching for some stuff in the forest, whatever they can, firewood they can gather and go and cook for themselves. And suddenly, one of the villagers saw Bagheera. Bagheera was going at a little distance. He immediately climbed up the tree. There were three of them. He climbed up the tree and he could still see Bagheera. And he was so surprised. A golden tiger? We have never heard of a golden tiger in all my life. Neither my parents nor grandparents ever told me that there existed a golden tiger. He immediately called the other two people. The second one climbed up, he also could see Bagheera. And the third one climbed up the tree. By the time the third person climbed up the tree, Bagheera was gone. It disappeared into the bushes. They all ran back to the village and told everyone, we saw a golden tiger. And when they told the villagers, we saw a golden tiger, all the villagers also wanted to see the tiger. But these villagers were so thoughtful and so understanding about nature, about animals, that they all decided, we will not all go at once to the jungle. We will take turns and go and have a look at the tiger. So each day, 3 or 4 people used to go to the jungle and wait at the same place for Bagheera to come. Sometimes Bagheera came, sometimes Bagheera didn't come. They waited patiently. They saw Bagheera and they used to come back. Like that, in a month or two, the whole village and the neighboring village, everybody saw Bagheera. And they all were very, very happy in the heart that near their village, in the forest, they had a divine tiger. It's one of the most beautiful tiger in the world, and that is there in their village. And they all were really, really happy and proud about it. And they wanted it to be safe. One day, one person from the city came to the village. he was working in a newspaper. And when he came to know from the villagers that there is a tiger which is golden in color, he wanted to have a look at the tiger. So because the villagers that related, one of the family in the village was related to this person from the city, they took him to have a look at Bagheera. And when he just climbed up the tree and was looking at Bagheera, from out of the clouds, the sun shone and fell on Bagheera, and the skin of the tiger gleamed like gold. And he was like, oh my God, I haven't seen a more beautiful thing in all my life. And because he was working in the newspaper, he thought, I should let everyone know about this beautiful thing. He went to the city, he brought his photographer friend, and they waited on the tree till Bagheera was in view. And that photographer friend had such a big camera, and the camera had a long, long lens. And with that, they took the picture of the tiger and they printed the news about Bagheera in the newspaper. Once this news was there in the newspaper, everybody wanted to come to this village and enter the forest and go and have a look at Bagheera. And the villagers did not like it at all. They said, no, you cannot disturb the peace of the jungle like that. And then one of the zoo officials in Singapore heard about this tiger in India, in Sundarbans, which was in golden color. And he announced that if we can get this tiger to the Singapore Zoo, we will give a lot of money. And one of the villagers was in need of money or not, but he got attracted to the money that he was going to get. And he, along with this reporter and other people, agreed to take them or bring Bagheera to them. And this Singapore Zoo official appointed lots of people who are good at capturing tigers. And then one fine day, there was a truck outside the jungle waiting for Bagheera. And these officials got down with lots of guns with tranquilizers. Like every day, Bagheera went near the water body to have a sip of water. And just when it drank the water and it was coming out, suddenly it felt something pricked it. And it fell down unconscious. And quickly everybody came and put it in the cage on the truck. And then after a little while, when Bagheera opened its eyes, it didn't know where it was going. It was all completely dark. And a lot of shaking was going on. Where am I? Why is this shaking happening? It didn't understand anything. After a few kilometers, the truck stopped and those people put some meat inside the cage for Bagheera to eat. But Bagheera did not want to eat. It refused to eat. And then these officials thought a sudden change, so maybe he'll take some time to eat. They put the cage into a container and that container onto the ship. Again, in between they used to open, throw some meat, put some water. But Bagheera did not feel like drinking water or eat the meat. It was not able to understand what is happening around me. And finally, the ship reached Singapore and Bagheera was taken to the zoo. And when they took Bagheera to the Singapore Zoo, which was very beautiful, it was a natural habitat. It was not just a small cage. It had 2-3 acres of greenery and trees and everything where Bagheera could nicely roam, and there was a water body and everything. So they opened the cage, but Bagheera did not step out. It was just sitting there. And the Singapore officials brought the tastiest of food which tigers could eat. But Bagheera was not touching food, and day by day it was like. And suddenly the Singapore officials realized that this tiger is not looking like the tiger which was there in the newspapers. The golden color has been lost, it's almost white now. It's turned so pale. Then one of the other officials said, maybe because it traveled a lot, it was in dark cage on the sea, on the ship, in the container. Once it'll see sunlight, it'll come out of the cage and it'll have the food. It might be better. They called veterinary doctors from Japan, China, Hong Kong, Australia, and the USA. But Bagheera was not at all eating. It was just minimum, it was just drinking a sip of water and a nibble here, but it was not eating, and it was day by day growing thinner and thinner. And the officials were wondering what to do. And the veterinary doctor said, create the same environment from where you brought her. They tried to create the same environment that's there in Sundarbans with the same kind of temperature control and all that. But still Bagheera did not come out of the cage. And then when these people were talking, one painter, one Indian painter was passing by, and everybody thought this person is crazy because he just takes brushes and he'll be painting something in the air. And he heard that this tiger was not eating anything. And he said, let me spend some time with the tiger. Maybe I can help. By then, the officials had tried all kinds of things to help the tiger. They thought, what's the harm? Let's call this person to just have a look at the tiger. And this painter went to the tiger, near the tiger, and spent 1 hour. And after 1 hour, the tiger, for the first time, ate little food properly. These all officials thought, this crazy man can't do anything. What will he do? What does he know about tigers? We have called veterinary doctors from Australia, from Japan, from Hong Kong, from USA. None of them could do anything. What can this painter do, this crazy painter do? All that the painter did was just paint in the air near the tiger, and he listened. And he talked something. He muttered something. Then the painter came out. They all were surprised that he was able to do what he promised, that he'll make the tiger eat. And they were saying, what did you do? What did you do? Can you please revive that, the golden color? Can you do something about it? Then the painter said, just give me 1 week's time. And after 1 week, I'm sure that I can revive the golden color of the tiger. And after I revive the golden color of the tiger, you officials should promise me that you will pay me whatever I ask you for. The officials said, okay, they were ready to do anything. And for 1 week, the painter came every day. And every day, he spent time from morning to evening with the tiger. He was painting in the air. He was talking something. And every day, the tiger started coming little by little out into the sunlight. It started eating a little more, a little more. And slowly on the 7th day, when the officials came, they were surprised. The golden color was back on the tiger. And just when it stepped, the sun rays fell on the skin of the tiger and it was gleaming gold. The officials were really, really surprised. And they asked him, what did you do? Then the painter said, I painted hope I painted the tiger that it will go back to his Sundarban, the place where he has come from, the place from where he is missing his friend. I told that it will be free from here. I painted the picture of hope and going back. And that is what made the tiger eat its food, gain back the color. It got the will to live. Else, the tiger had left all its will to live. So, now can I ask you all to pay me what I wanted? Yes, yes, yes. What is it that you want? You have to take back Bagheera to where it belongs. You have to take him back to India and put him back in Sundarban so that it will be always golden and gleaming. When the officials realized what this painter was saying is very true, they have to take back the tiger to where it belongs to. And then the officials requested, can you please accompany the tiger to its place? And he agreed. So the painter accompanied the tiger on the ship, in the vehicle, in the container, and whenever it stopped, he went to the tiger and he painted in the air, he muttered what he was saying. He was very patient, and ultimately they reached Sundarban. And once they reached there, they left the tiger, and the tiger ran to its familiar place, its home, where it belonged to. And then all the animals were so happy to see Bagheera back. They all came running and hopping and skipping, and they all surrounded Bagheera. And all the villagers also were extremely happy that their Bagheera came back to their forest. And Bagheera did not lose its golden color ever again, because life was beautiful for him, with his friends, with his family, and with the loving villagers. And that's what hope does for us, gives us back everything that we want. All we need is some painter who paints hope for us, although we can't see the picture, even if the painter paints it in the air. But as long as there is hope, everything is just beautiful. I hope you like the story. So, Ravikant, should I go in? No, it's already 12:50, so we'll just ask people to reflect on the story. Tanvi, you like the story? Okay. Roja?
Yes, Karuna. Yeah. Hope which never dies keeps you alive all the time. So always keep up the hope. Yes, it may take time, but definitely it would. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
So, hope is the only thing that's keeping us all that things will get better soon. And there are so many of our well-wishers and friends who are painting in the air for us as painters, are doing it for Bagheera. So this is another story that is recently I heard in Delhi Storytelling Society's this one. And it touched my heart, truly touched my heart.
Do you suggest how parents especially they can improve their storytelling skills, because many parents will actually be starting to do that. They would want to do storytelling in a better way for their children. So maybe some tips on that.
My recall tip is involve the kid in the story and pause. Generally, what happens is parents read to their children at the end of the day. Storytelling, they put it to the end of the day. What if parents can finish off the dinner early by 7 p.m. and then, before the children, suppose their sleeping time is around 9, start a bit early before the child actually sleeps off and involve the child and don't rush into the story. Keep pausing and then ask the child questions. What do you think happened? Was it right? Or, open-ended questions to the child. Involve the child instead of, it being one-sided. When you involve the child, the storytelling becomes more interesting to the child. And voice modulation, you can get it over a period of time. Try to just bring in the emotion there in the story of fear, of anger, of whatever, of sadness, happiness. That emotion, if you show it on your face, that is story is half done there. In the voice and in the face, if the emotions, we can bring it out. Because bringing out emotions is not so difficult because we ourselves go through all kinds of emotions through the day. Or one day we are happy, next day we are sad, sometimes we are angry. So all the emotions we keep facing day in and day out. So in the story, when these emotions are there, we can truly portray them. And when we portray them according to the emotion in the story, the children will be more engrossed. Instead of plainly, bluntly telling like reading it out. There is a difference between reading and there is a difference between narrating with a voice modulation or with the expression. That is narration. Reading a story is different and narrating a story is different. That is the part. And stories actually improve the imagination in a child and creativity, vocabulary, and bonding. Because before this all screens came or we all got busy in our screens, we elders, I'm telling. And when we all were there in joint families, when all the children flocked around the grandparents and grandparents used to narrate a lot of stories, the bonding and the love and the affection happen over stories, and stories have the magic of creating that kind of bonding. And oral storytelling has been there even before the scriptures came. Right from the caveman times, people used to sit around a fire at the end of the day after the hunting and after the cooking and eating food, and they used to narrate stories, what they saw in the jungle, what happened. And so now with such a lot of literature, especially Indian authors writing for kids, there are lots of books available where online they are available. You need not even purchase them. And for each age group, right from babies also listen, and the neural connections keep happening in their brain. So right from babies, there are some prenatal things that you can even narrate a child to your unborn child. So you can start off from there. And one most important tip I can give is don't tell story that, okay, I'm telling a story and I'm telling a story to my child. I'm doing it as a duty. You enjoy when you're telling the story. You be involved in the story. You equally enjoy along with the child in the story when you're narrating it. When, although you may not say it out, look, I'm telling you a story, for your sake, I'm telling you a story. You may not tell it out loud, but it comes out in the form of vibration or the tonality or something when you're doing it for the sake of the kid. No, you're not doing it for the sake of the kid. You're just doing it for yourself and the kid together. That is one thing. And don't think that, okay, today I'm going to tell a story that you should, look for moral or something. That don't think that every story that you tell will bring some outcome or some positive outcome in the child. No, tell it for the happiness of telling. Don't look for morals or with this story, I'm going to imbibe this in my child. With this story, I'm going to imbibe this moral in this change of behavior in my child. No, the child is a different soul out altogether. Each story is the same story, strawberry story. When I say, somebody will think of something else, or the tiger story, somebody will, in the whole story, a particular incident, a particular thing might attract the child, or if not the child, any age audience. A particular scene or particular phrase, something will be their aha moment. So what your child learns from the story is completely up to the child. It's not that, okay, this story has this particular moral and this moral itself has to go into the child. No. The child could reflect and imagine something completely new, completely tangent to what actually the story wants to convey. And that's perfectly fine. So with these things, if we go ahead in telling stories and building bonds with our children, nothing like it.
Yeah, thank you. And I would also inform you that Anvita is also watching live on YouTube. So she just posted there. So just wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, Anvita has been there in my storytelling that workshop that I did, and she says I'm her favorite storyteller. And Ravikant, no, I'm not a storyteller from many years. You'll be surprised that last May 2020 I did a storytelling course, and I just took to it like a fish took to water, and things just started getting moving, and I started attending national level workshops and international workshops and international webinars and storytelling, and it just one thing led to another, and I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, very good, very good.
It's been a 1 year journey. Yeah, that's all.
And the way you have explained how stories have an impact, like one thing that you specifically mentioned, whenever we tell a story, we try to ensure that that particular point is delivered, like a moral of a story. Like you said, that is very true, that we shouldn't be sticking to it. We should let
not at all.
Think freely.
We should
yeah. Thank you, Sree Karuna, for a wonderful storytelling session. Looking forward.
My pleasure.
Many more sessions with you in future too.
Definitely, it's my pleasure.
Final message you would like to give to all the viewers and participants?
The final message is like, what I want to say is reach out to people whom you haven't spoken for a while. Hear to their stories, what's happening with them. Tell your own story. Every day every day is a new story for us that we are living through. So storytelling is not something you read in books or you find elsewhere, things like that. Even our personal stories, they have a lot of impact. So reach out to people, talk to them. These are the times when we need to be sharing stories with each other. Our own stories of sometimes failure, sometimes triumph, of grief, of celebration, of little joys, of bondings that happen. Anything. Share stories with your loved ones, maybe in the home, out of home, your extended family, friends, sometimes when you're in webinars like this, or make stories happen and celebrate your stories. This is the message I want to give.
Thank you very much, Sree Karuna, for a wonderful session. Thanks for
my pleasure, Ravikant. Thank you, MEECONS, and I really had a lovely time. I hope because it's shared out there on YouTube, more people can actually listen to the stories later on.
Yeah.
Although because of that goof up of that change of the Zoom ID, many people could not log in. Yeah, but I hope people can really go through the stories, and they'll have some positive feeling in their hearts when they listen to these stories. Yeah, that's what is the outcome that I'm looking for. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sree Karuna garu. And friends who are watching, this Good Vibes project is about engaging people, making them more cheerful in these tough times, because we are all undergoing some stress because of whatever is happening around us or within our families. So we wanted people to come out of it through engaging themselves in various ways. So this was one session that happened under that. And along with this, MEECONS and TCT, we are doing a project called Donate a Breath, where we are procuring oxygen concentrators and cylinders for the needy. So those who are willing to support us, you can follow the link goodvibes.meecons.org, where you can click on Donate a Breath, and whatever support you can extend, we are welcome for that. And of course, now with this talk, this session is over, and we will again resume at 4 p.m., where we have more. We have a nutritional talk by Anjali Garu, and then a doctor will be speaking on fertility and vaccination in COVID, and then we have another musical performance to end with. So catch us again at 4 p.m. Unfortunately, because of a technical issue, we are not opening the Zoom link to everyone. So it is limited to only the organizers and the resource persons. So those who want to view, please watch us live on YouTube, and sometimes we are also streaming it on Facebook. So definitely on YouTube we will be there. Thank you everyone.
Thank
Have a
you.
lovely
Thank you so much.
Thank you.